Senior Vice President, Head of Wealth Management, Chad Perrine. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Andy.
They're matching summer bankers.
I love that.
I know.
Blue Thursday.
I love it. I love it. So it's been a busy year for you at Southern.
It has.
So this is actually today you were sharing. It's the 1 year anniversary of the press release announcement of you joining Southern Michigan
Yes,
Bank
it was.
and
Yeah,
Trust.
the head of marketing, Quinn, sent me an email and said, "Hey, how does this look?" And he said, "It's actually been exactly 1 year since we sent the initial press release that you joined the bank
Yeah.
till
What
now."
is-
So, yeah.
So wealth management, what is wealth management?
Well, wealth management, well, it's a good question. So it's actually, I mean, what we do essentially is through advice and guidance, we help clients with their investing needs. We help clients with trust and just different types of planning, financial planning, estate planning. That's really how we lead, and then we support the core business, the lending and deposits, and help the clients of those colleagues as well.
You help people, and a lot of times it's something that people they need help with for sure, right? I mean, we're not always the best at budgeting and planning, correct?
Planning, yeah, and investing too. I mean, it's when you tend to invest with emotion, you don't do so well, right? And so I think just having somebody that can help guide, and help. Just kind of, help with the emotional side of things, really. Yeah.
Can you make people wealthy?
Well, we can certainly help them preserve and manage risk.
That's a great question. I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
John, you guys have you've really built a great team in a short amount of time, and we've seen you guys all over the community. But just talk a little bit about your people.
As always, a team, man, and I'm glad you brought that up. But I do want to say, everybody needs a trust. Whether you're 30 and just starting your family, you guys have 2, 3, one.
Yeah.
If you have children, your age, as you progress through your career, if something was to happen, people forget the trust business. It's investment management, but it's also you need a trust. If something, God forbid, happens to you and your wife, with a trust document. And whether it's Southern Michigan Bank and Trust or any bank, I would have a bank do it because trust departments are licensed, they're insured, they're highly regulated. You could have a trusted family member be your trustee, but something happens. If something happens that a bank makes a mistake on, they're liable. But you can control your estate. You can distribute money monthly, annually, certain break points in a child's, they hit 21, they hit 30, but I think everybody really should talk about a trust, a family trust, definitely for that reason.
Good advice, and with you guys, you know the families that you're working with, so it's even more important.
Yeah, the team.
Yeah,
the team. I mean, we're from Jackson. I mean, we're corporate wide. We're Kalamazoo to Jackson and straight south, and an hour from every location. But this is JTV. We're talking Jackson today, in the Jackson group. A lot of experienced bankers sprinkled in with some younger individuals. And Chad came over a year ago, and the now former head of our wealth department was given a great opportunity that he couldn't turn down. He was a great leader. He was here 10 years. Our trust department's done very well. And then he moved on. He's going to consult and help with the transition. Very generous of him to share time. But then with Chad's background, with his history and his management at a former institution, likely candidate, and he'll help lead all 6 counties that we're in.
Yeah, that's awesome. We've got some pictures to flip through. You guys have been a little bit of everywhere. Well, it's tons of support throughout the community, and it's really, I mean, without the support of institutions like yourself, I mean, it's look at that.
The Comets.
Now, did you play football at Hanover?
I talked to Ron Ellison about that. That'd be a good story.
All right.
that is John, isn't it?
John's in the stands.
I could have caught the ball, but
They didn't throw it to
I
you.
was on the line. You don't throw to a line.
This was another cool event too. So many things going on. Jackson's it's fun to be at all these big events where great things are happening.
Yeah, I guess not just the bank involved, but individuals. You serve on boards, you do volunteer projects. In fact, on Juneteenth, the whole bank participated in community service that day. And all these events that we're taking a look at, you are part of as sponsors, donors, participants, and volunteers. Really, it makes a big difference. I would say, imprint of Southern Michigan Bank and Trust in Jackson is pretty massive.
Yeah, I would agree. You also have coaches, a lot of coaches on your staff. Matt Miller, he's coaching soccer at Jackson, and of course Bob coaches softball at Lumen Christi, and I'm sure there's others.
Yeah,
probably
tons, a lot. And yeah, you're right. Between giving back, you give back, right?
Yeah.
And we strongly encourage people to get out and support the nonprofits. Chad's on how many boards are you on?
Well, I just came off the Lifespan board, so I'm on Family Services and Children's Aid, and help out with junior achievement, and as much as I can do, you know.
There was a time 20 years ago
Yes,
you and
we
I
were
were
on
just golfing in a golf league on no
Yeah.
boards.
That's right.
Yeah.
How's the new branch at Horton and
gorgeous.
Weatherwax?
We talked a little before the show, and we're the Sandhill Cranes are
Enjoy.
our daily customers over there. Branch is doing well. You know, we're building the brand, and people are getting to know us. We started with a lot of business customers, and now the retail. You talk about the team. Craig Talbert is a mortgage officer for us, and he's been around a long time, and he's located over there.
Okay.
And now it's time to build the retail traffic over there. The mortgage industry right now is business is extremely fast. And if you are not pre-approved or you have a loan approval in place, it's tough to get someone to accept a deal.
Right.
We have a bridge product that has been very well received. So if you haven't sold your house, we'll do a bridge loan for you. You can carry both until you sell your house, and that's been a really good product.
There's a lot of traffic on Horton. You could sell that message board. You could sell, people could buy messages on your.
Well, you don't want to distract the driver too much. I like how you have the electric vehicle plug-in.
Yeah.
So, well, we have a little gift for you guys. A photo from the ribbon cutting at
nice.
the new branch. You know, I noticed that Sarah has her car plugged in quite a bit, but
Sarah
the other
does.
day I saw a different car plugged in, and it was a weekend, and I didn't know if people were just taking advantage of that free electricity.
It's on all the time.
Yeah.
So someone must have been.
Yeah.
As long as they're a customer.
As long as they're a customer. I'm sure you'd have to be crazy to not be a customer and use that charger. So.
How long does it take to charge? Like if you just come in to do,
You'll never get an electric vehicle. I don't know why
No,
you're asking
I'm
this
thinking
question.
about it now. I'm changing my mind.
Now's
Really,
the
yeah.
time. The tax credits are about to go away.
Everything's expiring.
Yeah.
September 30th, the $7,500 credit goes away, and if you do it now, you can take advantage of the $10,000 interest deduction that the big beautiful bill just put in place. So.
And you can plug it in it.
You'll make money. It sounds like
It does,
you
yeah.
make money if you go get one.
Get us
Mark.
some electric vehicles.
There you go. It's got to be American made. So.
Well,
Oh,
that's
well,
fine.
let's
He
see
would-
that. I was looking at the new Volkswagen
No.
bus. The
No.
Volkswagen.
No, we're not doing
There's
that.
recalls. and
Ridiculous.
there's no.
No, we're not doing that. You guys have a golf outing that you're sponsoring.
We are.
Which is the Hankard Hills at Hankard. And this is for the Friendly Home in John George. And
Yeah.
this has been close to your heart for a long time.
I think we've all supported the John George home and that event in the holidays. It raises a lot of money downtown around Christmas. But then this one, Dave Krieger is kind of the one putting in charge of this one. Dave came over with us for a year, worked part-time for a while, and then he hung it up.
Yeah.
But
He's
working
retired
this
5
one.
times. Dave Krieger has
Well,
retired 5 times.
You'll be shocked. He called me yesterday. He goes, "Hey, I'm on the way to Treetops." Shocking, Dave.
Retirement. So
But that's a great event.
Yeah.
support two very worthy causes.
I
so
might-
if you need a team,
I might ask people from your one of your systems analysts I played with the other day. Hits the ball about 320 yards.
Oh,
The young Dodds kid.
yeah.
He's a ringer.
I've not seen him play yet, but I heard that
Yeah.
he hits it a mile up and a mile out.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, Bill and I got a front row seat to that the other day.
He's my go-to sub.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate all you do for the community, for GTV, and thanks for being here today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
for having
Thank you
us.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations on the new gig. Chad Perrine and John Waldron from Southern Michigan Bank and Trust. More Than One show after this.